All right, let's talk about the science of muscle growth. I mean, really talk about it. We're going to break down what actually works so you can stop wasting all that effort and finally, see the results you've been grinding for in the gym.
So picture this. You're at the gym, right? You're putting in the hours. You're giving it absolutely everything you've got.
You're lifting heavier, always trying to add that extra plate to the bar. And you're sweating buckets, leaving every single session just drenched. You feel like you've totally crushed it. I mean, that's got to be the sign of a great workout, right?
But then, you look in the mirror, and the progress you're working so hard for, it's just not there. And man, is that frustrating. But listen, this isn't about bad luck. It's about bad science.
And here's the big idea, the one thing you have to get. Muscle growth doesn't actually happen in the gym. I know, it sounds weird. The gym is where you create the signal for growth. The real building, the repair, all the getting stronger stuff, that happens way after you've racked the weights and gone home.
Okay, so let's figure this out. Why do so many workouts fail? Why isn't all that blood, sweat, and tears in the gym turning into actual muscle? Let's get into the common mistakes.
So here's where things get mixed up. Most of us think that building muscle is all about just lifting as heavy as humanly possible, or chasing that burn, right? But the science, the actual reality of it, says your body only grows if you meet 3 specific conditions. You need a big enough challenge, you need proper recovery, and you need to be consistent. That's it.
And if you miss even one of those, well, you end up stuck. You know the feeling. You're training like a beast, but your body just looks the same. You get super sore, but you're not actually getting any stronger. You hit that wall, that plateau, and it feels like you're just spinning your wheels.
But listen, and this is super important. If you feel stuck, it is not your body failing you. It's not a personal failure at all. Your biology is ready and waiting. It's just your approach that needs a little bit of an update.
Okay, enough with the problems. Let's talk solutions. Let's fix this. We're going to dive into the real growth trigger, and I'll show you how to start working with your body instead of against it to get real, lasting results. Okay, number 1 concept you have to understand: mechanical tension. This is, without a doubt, the most important driver for muscle growth. All it really means is putting your muscles under a tough load for enough time to tell them, hey, you need to get stronger. And it's not just about mindlessly lifting heavy weights. It's about controlling that weight, maybe even slowing things down to increase the time under tension, and pushing your sets close to failure, where those last few reps are a real battle.
Here's a super simple way to check yourself next time you're at the gym. If you finish a set and you're honest with yourself, and you feel like you could have easily cranked out 5 or more reps, well, the weight is probably too light. You're just not creating enough of that all-important tension we just talked about.
Okay, so that leads us perfectly into the next big idea: progressive overload. Think about it. Your body is an amazing adaptation machine. It gets used to challenges really fast. So if you do the exact same workout with the same weights and same reps week after week, it's just going to stop working. You have to constantly give your body a new reason to adapt and grow by making things just a little bit harder over time.
So this should be your new mantra. Try to improve something every single week. And look, it doesn't have to be some massive leap. We're talking about maybe just 1 more rep than last time, or adding a tiny bit more weight, or even just having better control over the weight. It's those small, consistent improvements that send the signal to your muscles: keep growing.
Awesome. So you've gone to the gym, you've created that mechanical tension, you've triggered the growth signal. Perfect. But now comes the part where the real magic happens: the rebuilding phase.
So after you train, your body goes into repair mode. It starts fixing up those muscle fibers you just challenged. There's a fancy name for this. It's called muscle protein synthesis, but it's literally the process where your muscles get bigger and stronger. Think of it like this. Your workout just knocked on the door. This process is what actually builds the house.
But, and this is a big but, this repair job isn't free. It needs raw materials, right? Just like building a house needs bricks and mortar. Without enough protein for the building blocks, enough calories for the energy, and enough time to do the work, your body just can't rebuild itself stronger. It's that simple.
So let's make it super simple. Here's a solid, science-backed target for you. Try to get around 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight every day. If you can consistently hit that number, you're giving your body all the raw materials it needs to max out that muscle-building process.
Okay, listen up, because this is it. This is the single biggest place people mess up. We get so obsessed with the workout, with the doing, that we completely forget muscle doesn't grow while you're lifting weights. It grows while you're resting, sleeping, and recovering.
So, let's run through a quick recovery checklist. Ask yourself these questions. Are you really getting 7 to 9 hours of good, quality sleep? Because that's when all the important recovery hormones get to work. Are you actually taking rest days so your muscles have that 24 to 72 hours to fully repair? And what about stress? Are you managing it? Because high stress can totally kill your recovery. Look, if you're always tired, you're not building muscle, you're just building up fatigue.
Okay, so now we're putting it all together. When you combine that effective trigger in the gym with smart, intelligent recovery, that's when everything finally clicks. Let's talk about what that looks and feels like. Your whole mindset changes. You stop just chasing random workouts or trying to make yourself as sore as possible. Instead, you start training with purpose. You're strategically applying tension. You're planning for that progressive overload. You're making recovery a priority. Every single thing you do has a reason.
And here it is, the moment we've been waiting for. This is the ultimate payoff. Your results finally start to match the effort you're putting in. All that hard work, all that sweat, it all starts to pay off, and you finally see that steady, consistent progress you've wanted for so long. So I'm going to leave you with this one big question to think about. After hearing all of this, are you just working hard, or are you finally ready to work smart? Because when you make that shift, when you start working with your body's biology instead of just fighting against it, well, that's when the real transformation begins.